Hi everyone, in this presentation I'm going to talk about the name tags on Kenh14's headlines and how they portray the female celebrities. We will go to the introduction, the literature review, the methods, the analysis, and finally is the conclusion and the limitations of the research. Kenh14 is a well-known news website, but is also controversial for sensational titles and biased information about the entertainment industry. Many people regard it as a tabloid site. So on the left side, you can see how popular Kenh14 is. The chart shows the number of visitors coming to Kenh14's site in June 2021, which was nearly 92 million visitors. And on the right side, it shows the most popular column of Kenh14 is related to celebrities and the entertainment. So what is name tag? I define name tag as short phrases pointing to a person without calling the direct and proper name, and they are often put in quote but not on the tag. For example, Kim Kardashian often goes with the name tag Kim Silvongba or Kim with Jan Hips. When you see the name tag Kim Silvongba or Kim with Jan Hips, you can still think of her without seeing her proper name. This research will answer two main questions. The first one is how are female celebrities portrayed on Kenh14's headlines? Secondly, what is the role of name tags in understanding women portrayals on Kenh14's headlines? I argue that by framing female celebrities in the most memorable features, the naming tags on Kenh14's site's headlines produce and pre-produce the woman hierarchy. In literature review, this research will integrate with hiking, making up people to examine how Kenh14 creates categories of women. Inspired peers, the concept of index equality will be used to analyze the pointing to or the socially constructed meaning of the name tags. And also the concept of language ideology by Google will be used to understand how name tags are created and perceived as fun, informal, sarcastic, sensational, or selling phrases in headlines. And finally, a reinforcement frame analysis will be used to examine how the action of framing information is conducted in the case of Kenh14. So about the data collected, there are around 40 headlines could be analyzed, and they come from Kenh14. They appear in 1 year time from 2021. The headlines are chosen include name tags pointing to only female celebrities, and they were picked from the star column. The analysis could be based on three main questions: what are the name tags function? How are the name tags created, and what do selected name tags represent? So about the name tags function, there are four common functions that can be seen in the Kenh14 headlines. So the first one is for humor, the second one is making the subject mentioning more relevant to the audience, the third is provoking the curiosity, and final is grabbing the viewer's attention. So about how the name tags are created. So the first common form of the name tags is possessive phrases. The structure of possessive phrases include three parts. The first one, also the first noun, indexes the celebrities who is less popular and as individual. And the part of or belongs to, in Vietnamese, this part is often omitted. And the last part is the second noun or the second subject, indexes the higher stages or people who are more popular or as a group or collective. For example, em gái BTS or BTS Little Sister, the part em gái pointing to the subject will be mentioned in the post, and the part PTS, who is a popular and very well-known boy group in Korea. By combining these two subjects, this makes the name tag more relevant and more appeal to the audience. Similar example is Thành Blackpink or the last member of Blackpink. You can see that the first subject, the last member, might not be well known by people. So it attacked to Blackpink, who is a really famous girl group in Korea, to make it more accessible to the audience. And this also indexes the popularity hierarchy between the first subject and second subject. The possessive forms can be examined in the case study of the quốc dân or nation's first love, which indexes Bae Suzy, who is a famous Korean celebrity. So, following the form, the first noun, which is tình đầu of first love, means that the relationship with the feeling of purity and sincerity, and is formed by the individuals who have known by our experience in relationship. In this case, this indexes the pure, naive, and the sweet appearance of a woman, or in the case is the appearance of Susie. And the second noun or the second subject is quốc dân or the nation, which is the country's population in general. This indexes a celebrity reaches the national level of popularity. She has a high level of recognition. She is known and accepted by everyone in the area. The phrase together, on together, indexes the celebrity becomes the representation of the country, and also it indexes the majority's beauty preference of a young, innocent girl. And so the part that making Susie becoming the standard of the beauty ideals in Korea also indexes the beauty and popularity hierarchy. The second common form that create the name tags is the noun phrases combined by the noun and the modifier part. For the modifier part, they can be the noun or the adjective. So to analyze this form, we will go to four aspects. The first one is appearance, relationship, performance, and finally is the motion part. So in the aspect of appearance, for the noun part in the phrase, there are two common patterns. The first one is that is often include mỹ nhân, mỹ nữ, nữ thần, or the nymph or the beauty, which indexes the beauty is the must-have item of the celebrity. And also the second common pattern is using body parts for the job role. For example, models are often replaced by chân dài or long legs. This indexes the sexual objectification towards women. And next to the modifier part, the modifier part often being divided into categories to rank and judge women in the terms of face, age, body shape, or fashion. For example, the name tag nữ thần mật mộc or the beauty of a bare face also indexes how women are being ranked to how women are being ranked and judged in terms of beauty. And then another common pattern is putting beauty in relation with the time, indexes the classical beauty, the timeless beauty, or the rare beauty. For example, the name tag mỹ nhân 4.000 năm or the beauty once in 4,000 years indexes the really rare beauty in such a long time. Next is about the relationship aspect. So in this aspect, the name tags are started being personalized and they take the silent characteristic to pointing to the certain celebrity. The first that they're using the maternal relationship but still stick to the beauty. For example, the name tag mỹ nhân mẹ đơn thân, beauty of the single mom. So this indexes that at times when people are not supposed to be pretty, but these people are still pretty, which indexes the beauty ideals of women even in pregnancy or even as a mom. So the second common pattern is materializing women. For example, the name tag console hormone or the woman entering the rich family in-law indexes the woman as allied and can be assessed with financial values. The third common pattern is the information or the reference to the mistress. There is a variety of name tags for mistress like green tea, third person. In Vietnamese is tiểu tam or trà xanh. So this was originally often to use to uh, denigrate women. So this indexes the woman biases and stereotypes still exist can be taken advantage to make it more relevant and to make it more connected to the audience. So next is in the aspect of group performance. So this kind of name tags often take the most memorable work performance indexes to that celebrity. For example, the name tag Quả Phụ Đen, Scarlet Donation, or Black Widow Scarlet Donation. They take Black Widow, which is the most popular work of donation to refer to her. This also indexes the a hierarchy in job field. For example, the name tag Nữ hoàng phim nóng or the Queen of sex movies. This indexes who is the most popular and who is the queen of the sex movies field and who is not. The next kind of name tags is created by including the emotive phrases. For example, người đàn bà bị ghét nhất Cbiz, the most hated woman in Cbiz, thành viên bị ghét nhất Running Man, the most hated member in Running Man show. These include the extreme emotion and indexes and how celebrities can be judged and can be subjected to hatred and criticism of the audience, and this normalizes this criticism, provoking the curiosity and grab the viewer's attention. Conclusion of the research is that by attaching female celebrities to stereotypical and memorable traits, the name tags on Kenh14's headline shape the standards of high-profile and on-top women. The research still have some limitations, so it still has limited scope of discussion and sample size, and also the observation are still subjective. So thank you for watching.